A family moved into an old house, and in the attic their quiet, withdrawn daughter Lily found a trunk. Inside was a beautiful, life-sized marionette, with porcelain skin and startlingly realistic glass eyes. Lily, who had trouble making friends, fell in love with it, spending all her time in the attic, whispering to the silent wooden figure she named Amaris. Her parents, Sarah and Tom, were just happy she seemed to have found a hobby. But then they started noticing things. Lily began moving with a strange, jointed grace, her head tilting at odd angles, just like the puppet. When she spoke, her voice was flatter, more hollow. She was starting to mimic Amaris. One evening, Sarah went to the attic to call Lily for dinner. She found her daughter standing in the middle of the room, her arms held out by invisible strings, her body moving in a jerky, unnatural dance. Above her, suspended in the shadows near the ceiling, the Amaris marionette was floating, its wooden fingers twitching. It wasn't being controlled, it was the one in control. Lily's head snapped towards her mother, her eyes wide and terrified, but her mouth was stretched into a painted wooden smile. "Amaris wants to practice," Lily said, her voice a discordant harmony of her own and a dry, creaking whisper. "She says my strings are almost perfect." The doll was not just a toy, it was a mold, and it was slowly turning their daughter into a puppet of flesh and bone. The fear of losing control of our own bodies is a deeply primal one. This account is just one of many I've gathered where the human form is made into a vessel. If you want to understand the different ways a body can be stolen, you'll need to subscribe and follow. The next story takes this fear to a new level, not with strings but with paint. A portrait that doesn't capture a likeness, but steals the original.